Hi guys, it's Carlos and Neil here at Ultimate Fitness Training once again, and thank you so much for watching the video. And today we're doing a video about Neil's progress. Now it's going to be a video where Neil's going to ask me a couple of questions and I'll ask Neil a couple of questions as well, in order for us to basically give you guys what sometimes a lot of people out there think what they should be doing in terms of training, in terms of diet, in terms of nutrition, in terms of accountability of progression. So we'll talk about a little bit about what you guys probably want to hear. So over to you, Neil.
Okay, well I've been doing obviously my training with you for what, 10 weeks, 12 weeks?
Yeah.
Something like that. I started off, put on loads of weight over, you know, life.
How heavy was you?
16, 15, 7, something like that.
Yeah.
Top end of 15s.
Yeah. Neil has lost now 1 stone and 2 pounds so far.
A lot of that I think is down to the diet, but I'm doing a much more, I think it's much more structured this is from what I used to do when I came to the gym myself.
Yeah.
The biggest one for me there has been, as I said, the diet.
The diet, yeah.
Getting that from what I was eating.
What was your habits before? What did you have before? What was sort of like style of eating did you have?
I class it as normal, obviously. If I was out with the kids and they wanted McDonald's, I might get a burger then, but I think part of the biggest, we always thought we eat healthy. You have like, I don't know, spaghetti bolognese, say, for example, something like that.
Sure.
But it was the portion size I think is our problem. In comparison with what I'm having now, it's a massive difference.
Now, one thing that Neil just said, which is very organic, I mean, you guys probably just heard him, he said spaghetti bolognese. People think it's healthy. Now, spaghetti bolognese, 9 times out of 10 is with white pasta, which is full of gluten. And don't take me wrong, I actually particularly like spaghetti bolognese. Obviously, my dad's Italian, so I kind of like, very much like, was brought up with that sort of mentality of thinking that pasta was healthy. It's not healthy at all. However, it's very tasty, don't take me wrong, but one thing Neil just said about the spaghetti bolognese, the portion sizes, 9 times out of 10, the portion size is incredible. So you're going to probably eat more than you should. And if you do that, then obviously you start storing body fat. So it's definitely one of the things that he just said that's changed massively. So what sort of portion sizes do you have now in comparison to?
Well, they're based on your measurements, aren't they? So was it 8 ounces of meat per essentially chicken, turkey, or tuna? Not tuna, sorry, salmon.
Yeah. Just move the camera a little bit because Neil's running away on it. Cool. Yeah.
Portion of broccoli or asparagus, I can't remember the exact weights off the top of my head, and it was either some rice or sweet potato, but in comparison with
before,
a full plate, it's very much.
So what would you say to these guys, comparing to before, how many sort of meals do you have? Now, Monday to Friday, for instance, do you have a clean diet?
Monday to Friday, yes, it sticks to the diet. The weekends where I suppose it becomes a problem for me with the 2 kids and that.
No, it's fine. I mean, I always say this to my clients, especially the guys that work with me. I want you guys to be honest with me. There's no point bullshitting saying, oh yeah, I'm fantastic, and you put on weight on the scale. So, you know, it's like a lie detector. So there's no point just say it. And sometimes with kids, it can be very tricky. I've got a little boy, as you guys know, and sometimes, for instance, obviously, you know, kids are like, you know, they're like McDonald's, KFCs, and then want to go to places where, to be honest, the food is crap. But you've got to, like, what I tend to do, and I'll tell you guys in a minute what I tend to do, is obviously it's all about preparation. But what Neil said here, which is very good, is Monday to Friday, okay, which is very, very good. So it's a massive chunk of the week. So tell me what happens on a Saturday and Sunday. Really, just be honest, say, listen, this is what I do in terms of diet. What tends to happen?
Well, I stick to my breakfast, which is generally porridge, with almond milk at the minute. That's fine. Then normally when it gets to lunchtime, we kind of drop out. Whereas in the week I'm at work, I bring it ready-made. Probably part of the problem is I make enough for a 5-day week. Come the weekend, you might end up with a sandwich or something at lunchtime, or we're out at the shops. Okay. It's past the kids' lunchtime. Everyone's grabbing something. Really, if you think about it, you can wait, but you just have something with him. And I do tend, unless it's McDonald's or somewhere, I do tend to try and look for a healthy version. But you're limited.
So if I'll say to you, okay, you're allowed to have, like, say, if we call it like a cheat meal, what would you have?
It's a very good question. Normally I'd say pizza, but
did you hear that? Okay.
Nowadays it tends to be like the other day we were at Mary Hill and they got the big food court and it had they call it a thali dish, so it was some chicken tikka, some rice, black beans, and some sauce on top of that.
Did you spend Sunday on the toilet?
No, it wasn't quite that bad.
It wasn't quite that bad. Now, one thing I was going to say this to you guys, and this is something that tends to happen. Let's just this is not for the guys that are obviously on a pre-contest diet. I'm talking about guys that are on a diet, and there's some on the weekend, sometimes they have a couple of cheating meals. Now, let me tell you this, like, Neil just said, and I'm asking, this is organic, I'm asking him on an honest question, and he obviously has answered me honestly as well. What do you do? What he just said to us that he goes to Mariel, okay, obviously the food there is not going to be great, okay, in terms of like most fast food places, it's just fast food, isn't it? Okay, so what did you just say you had?
They call it a thali dish, but it was chicken tikka.
What do you call it? What? Sorry.
A thali bowl or a thali
bowl.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what people tend to have with that, obviously, let's say for instance, they'll have a sandwich or something like that, which is just said, right? Then they'll have crisps. And then they'll probably have pudding as well, and they'll probably have a couple of pints as well, and then all of a sudden they'll have a bar of chocolate, and then all of a sudden they'll have some sweets. So can you see all this sort of calorie intake is just crazy. So let's just say Neil went there and had I don't know, let's just for argument's sake, he had a pizza, okay? Now, an average pizza is what, like 10-inch pizza, 12-inch pizza? Okay. Now, that's far too many calories for you in one sit anyway. But let's say Neil ordered a pizza, okay? There's the family there, the wife, the kids, or whatever, okay? If Neil had, say, 3 slices of pizza, I bet you, okay, and you'll tell me if I'm wrong for saying this, okay? You'll probably be kind of like beginning to be full, but what people tend to happen is they'll order a whole pizza for themselves, and after the 3rd slice, 4th slice, your stomach, your brain's telling your stomach, you know what, mate, that's what you need, but that's for survival. But what we tend to do is, culture has culturized us so much where we actually have the whole lot. And on top of that, we probably have fizzy drinks, on top of that, we have pudding as well. Your body doesn't need that. Your brain doesn't need that, but we actually have it. Now, the great example, so let's say if you ordered a pizza, and say you had 3 slices, and maybe is it boys or girls again?
Both, boy and a girl.
Boy and a girl. So the boy and the girl had maybe 1 or 2 slices, and let's say that wife had another 2 slices. That's it. Okay, now that is not going to break his diet. You might say, okay, Carlos, so does that mean I have to have pizza? No, you don't. I'm not encouraging you to have pizza, but let's say you have a cheating meal, so at least you're not consuming probably 2,500 calories in one sit. You're probably consuming, I don't know, 300 calories, 400 calories, 500 calories maximum. And then if you do cardio in the evening after that, you're fine. And what I mean by that, if you do that once a week, honestly, you'll be absolutely fantastic, and you're not overspilling. And this is what I've done in a video the other day about overspilling. So you're not overspilling, obviously, your diet, so your body doesn't store calories that it doesn't need, because we consume far too many calories to what your body needs. Does that make sense, Neil?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
And this is where I think if we are able to do that, we start then storing less and less body fat, then you're becoming your greatest version in that aspect. So would you have done that if I was saying to you, let's say, go out, okay, have a cheating meal, would you order just a pizza and have a couple of slices? Oh, I know I'm asking you on the spot now here, but would that be something that would be feasible to reckon?
Yeah, I'd probably order, so go somewhere where you order slices as opposed to ordering the whole one, because obviously the kids might not want
that particular topic, I understand.
You know what I mean? But I agree with what you were saying, where the whole one, especially now having been on the sort of diet one now, when you start sort of 3 slices plus, you feel that you're a lot fuller than you would have been.
You do. And the same thing with normal restaurants. When you have a look at, let's say, you've got like normal restaurants, what people do, people that get there, have a couple of drinks, yeah, and then they'll have, I don't know, starters. In starters, a lot of time involves a lot of probably bread and olives and whatever, you know, I don't know, like, you know, whatever starters they are, involves a lot of sort of condimented calories. After you've had probably the starter, you kind of begin to feel, you know what, I probably potentially could be satisfied, but what then do you order? You order what? I don't know, spaghetti bolognese, steak and chips, and fish and chips or whatever you order, and then all of a sudden your body feels, you know, I'm actually, you know, full now, but what do you have on top of that? A couple of points, 3, 4 points, 5 points, and then you have pudding as well. So that in itself is about what, 3,000, 4,000 calories? Your body doesn't need that. And this is where we get it wrong, and then what this then does is it tells your brain, your body releases a lot of extra things when you consume a lot of calories, and it makes you feel good for that space of 10, 15 minutes, and all of a sudden, have you ever noticed sometimes when you cheat, you think, oh shit, why have I actually eaten that? Because after you feel shit anyway, so think to yourself, instead of getting there, just have a little bit, okay? And then let someone else have a little bit as well, and everyone's happy. And I tell you what, it actually costs less as well. And you still enjoy yourself without getting fat. Okay? When I say getting fat, getting overweight, because a lot of people are there, hey, honestly, you guys might find psychologists. What happens is, if you actually, I'm telling you right, I'm not being big headed, I'm telling you, I've got abs right now here. And then one day I'm actually gonna film this, because just to show you, if you see my abs there now, right? If I go out with Neil now, and I say, as a joke, we go for a meal, right? I have pizza with him, okay? And we'll have some fizzy pop, whatever. I bet you, tonight my abs were gone. Because the layer fats and the layer water retention, I'll feel different straight away, I'll bloat straight away. And I'm sure some of you guys are probably in the same situation, will agree with me. So it's so important, but let's say if I've never seen my abs, I could do that every day because I'll never see any difference anyway. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And this is where the difference is really. But don't take me wrong, I know it's hard when you've got the children, the wife, the husband, and then you're kind of like trying to get all this sort of sorted, and you're hungry, and the kids want McDonald's and another one wants a KFC, and you're thinking, shit, I'm starving, and you know what? Fuck Carlos, I just do whatever I want. You know, until I see him, and then when I go on the scales and measure body fat, oh shit, I'm good. But you know, fair play to him, he's doing really well. He's lost a stone and 2 pounds so far. We're on the journey. We're getting in there. I tell you what, not enough credit to Neil as on this one, because I don't actually shout him out a lot of times. But this guy is super fit as well. Shame he doesn't come to the fit camp, because I tell you what, he'll probably put a lot of us to shame, because he's super fit. One of these days I'll get you guys training with Neil on fit camp, because he's very fit. He's really kind of shot up in terms of fitness level. So I'll probably have to get you one of these days. But obviously some type of jobs permitted, don't give you the time to do it. But anyway, any further questions? Any questions about diet?
About diet? No. It's all good. I'm eating it. I feel hungry a lot.
Good.
But that's the way it is.
Good stuff. And this is something about lifestyle. Have you changed your lifestyle now?
Well, I feel better from what I'm doing, so that's essentially changed it. It does make me think a lot more. Going back to diet regarding food, I probably work harder in the gym, or at least fit it in around, whereas I might have used to get home, stay and sit there. Oh, I've done enough today.
So do you feel fitter?
Yeah, definitely.
Healthier?
Definitely.
Stronger?
Yeah.
Happier?
Definitely happy again.
There you go, guys. So it's all about becoming your greatest version. I know it sounds as silly, as quirky as you want to sound it. It's what it is about becoming our greatest versions. I'm trying to become our greatest versions. Neil's trying to become our greatest versions. With all our help, we'll try, we do it together. So before I go, guys, make sure you guys subscribe to our channel on YouTube, Carlos Trainer 10, on Instagram, Carlos Trainer. I actually said something quite wrong. Let me repeat, because I don't edit anything. So Instagram is Carlos Trainer 10. On YouTube is Carlos Trainer, okay? And on my website is ultimatefitnesstraining.co.uk. Look, I can't even say anything today. I'm nervous. But anyway, going back to that, remember guys, when you watch my videos, try, I never say this, but I'm gonna start saying this on the videos, like, if you can, if you don't like, obviously, don't like, but like if you can, and basically give me, send it to your friends as well, so like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. So with all that said, guys, stay happy, stay healthy, stay fit with Neil today. Take care of yourselves. Bye.